How is everyone?
Oh, I'm good. A bit tired actually. Ever since COVID, I've been really tired, especially in the evening. What it is, what it is.
Ah, that's just your 30s.
It's aging. Aging.
Oh, also yes.
Mhm.
Let's see.
A little
We
bit of
have
this, a little bit of that.
a little bit of money in my life.
What happened to Mambo number 4?
I know, right?
They killed it before it was alive.
It had to be Mambo number 5.
Mamba number 5. Also, this light needs to be on so you can actually see me. All right. Um, how's everybody else doing?
Tired.
Good.
All right.
Are
Well,
you feeling no hype?
I've the hype is in me, and
Oh,
I am the hype. That's
I
that's
am
just
hype.
the way it goes. Who's gonna do the recap? Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
I'll do it after I turn down the music a bit. Um, right. We started last session with me calling Topper. Yeah, it's Topper, right? Topper. And he told me to stop mentioning Benfica on the phone, and also he was told to stop investigating by his higher ups. Because somebody did not like that. Did get information from him that Gucci Man might be Dr. McCausland, who works for Benfic, though we do not know in what capacity. We got an address for that, which is the Custard Avenue number 67, I think.
Yeah. One away.
Yeah. In the meantime, the meat has been picked up from the meat locker. Raven had not a call with Judd, but left a voicemail on Judd's, or a message on Judd's voicemail, and was shocked to see or to find out that the voicemail was cleared after a very long time, which meant that she hit her breaking point.
Dun, dun, dun.
We then gathered in the hotel restaurant and raided the continental breakfast before continuing to the hotel room of... I don't remember whose room exactly it was. I didn't write that down. And that's where my notes end.
Right. Sounds good, hombre.
And I'm no longer in the room because you sent me out.
Yes.
Yes, correct. Yeah, because we were discussing if we could trust you.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying that we should kill you, but
Yes, well, that's one possibility or one possible way for the discussion to end.
It's all up in the air. Let's get right back into it. You're all standing in this hotel room, discussing and maybe in your head even contemplating Moida. What do you do?
So Have we decided to invite him back to the room?
I guess we'll see what he does, and if he shows to be untrustworthy, we'll see how we can dispose of him. But I guess for now, he's with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. Let's see how far we can use him.
Are you agreed though?
Hmm?
Are you
I
agreed?
think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. So what do? You get him back in the room.
Yeah. I
Let's-
open the door. I call him back.
Aiden?
I walk back into the room. Yep.
Did you get more sausages?
No. Got bacon.
Damn. Oh, even better.
All about the bacon.
Yeah.
Bringing home the bacon. That's what he does.
Good for him.
Good for him. Indeed. So, I'm not there. I'm just a fly on the wall.
I guess what are our next steps? We've got Christina in the hospital, who we don't know how she is or if she'll stay in quarantine. Actually, we don't know if there's any evidence from their part that she had a baby or what happened to the pregnancy. That would be interesting to know. Like, did she actually push out a baby?
And
Where the fuck did this baby come from?
yeah. Yeah, exactly. And also if the pregnancy was it was real at all.
Yeah, we have Dr. McCaslin?
Yeah. Makasi. Let me see again. Wait.
And
Well,
you
I've,
know where he lives?
yeah. So I think the place to start is going to be his house,
Yeah.
and try to find out more about him. Maybe we can find out more about Benfic from his house. There's also a couple of other things that I've written down that we still need to do. Is like potentially pick up John's body and the car, or like at least try to find out what happened to it. Could try to find out where the guys in the suits are, or what happened to Stapler.
Yeah,
Um,
Stapler.
yeah. And then, yeah, find the Gucci man himself, investigate his house, confirm that Christina is in quarantine and that nobody else in the hospital is affected. And then maybe take some samples to Benfic or discuss what we want to do with that.
Yeah, I was thinking about that when you guys said that it's not safe to go to Benfic. I think it's okay, then we shouldn't go. However, I would really like to spend some time with the samples we've got and see what can be found. And me and Dr. John. No, not Dr. John.
Not John.
Sorry. You remind me of a friend I had.
Oh.
Adam to help with that. Because we also can, I want to find out if it's contagious, what can be done to protect everybody from it.
I'm all about the samples, baby.
Okay, I guess what we can do here is call the hospital. I guess who got her to quarantine again? Was that you?
I did.
Yeah.
No, oh yeah. No.
Well, I can go to the hospital and study her.
Yeah, but you're not taking the samples to the hospital.
I think it's better if you stay with us, if the samples will stay with
Well, for a bit of trust, and I take out the key and take off the handcuffs.
You're splitting the party
I'm just
again?
happy to be.
No, I don't. We're not splitting the party.
Look at the
No, we can.
It will work.
We should call the hospital.
Adam,
We
you
should
really
just call the
remind me of John.
Oh.
He was really nice.
You're devilishly handsome, yes, I understand. No, but I am a scientist after all, and if I'm quite frank, I don't know much about all this FBI stuff, and I'm just hearing lots of theories, and it's not really my thing. I'm a scientist, here to study this, if possible. If you're saying it's in a living person, I'd really much like to see that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you should call the hospital to ask how Christina is, and link it up with the stuff that we found in the house to see if there's. Well, because you have the information on that, and you're the crisis manager.
And also, it's not like I'm not some heavy-hitted person, and it sounds quite like an in-depth investigation. Like,
Okay, so should I call? Or Dr. Adamus?
I will call her. Yes,
You will call?
I will call and see if they've got a lab available down at the hospital, and I can study her further. That's okay with you guys? I look around the room.
I think, yeah.
Bet-
Well,
Better you than anyone else or any other doctor at the hospital, I suppose.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
guess.
think it's.
And I have the correct credentials to get in, so
And hazmat
yes,
suits.
exactly.
The hospital will have hazmat
Yeah.
suits. It's
Yeah. Okay. So if Ada wants to make the call, we can organize ourselves to get ready to go to Dr. Dr. Gucciman house.
the
And
Gucci doctor.
the Gucci doctor.
Dr. Gucci.
That's what we're gonna call him from now on.
Dr.
Canon.
Gucci.
Dr. Gucci. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, nice. So I start collecting the things I threw away for them to sit. And I don't fold, I just throw everything in the luggage.
Olivia, do you
Well-
think you should go with Aiden?
I can go. Yeah. I can keep the samples with me and we can go together.
And then we can go to Dr. Gucci's house, but we need hazmat suits for that, because I saw him puke over Fred.
Yeah. I think we
They-
have in the car.
Yes, in the van there's 5 of them. You can take a few.
Yep.
And I guess some weapons?
Mm,
Evidence
Uh,
bags?
They're not in the van.
No, that's
No.
fine. Don't worry. Okay.
Bradley has anything?
I don't think I've got any weapons on me anymore. I think they were in one of the cars. I've forgotten which one.
I
Um,
have the one we got in the car when we went to the away from Bradley. That we had a gun in the car, and then I got that one.
I think,
It is still in the car.
Bradley, I think we should take an Uber to the seasonally appropriate produce stand. Because that's where John's car is. We don't want to take an Uber to exactly the place of the crime, because that looks a bit strange. And then walk from there to get the car?
Yeah, I mean, taking an Uber to the seasonally appropriate produce dealer, and then getting dropped off there is not necessarily less suspicious.
Why?
I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere, right? Like, what are we gonna do there?
Say it's your
You also,
uncle? They don't need to know.
Yeah, sure.
Ubers are there to
sure.
just drop us off.
But we don't know if John's body has been found yet.
And if the
Maybe
car
you
is
should
still
check.
there.
Maybe we can like check the newspaper and see if there's anything in there about, man found in the woods or something.
Maybe
I
we
guess
can
I can
check it out.
Google.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put it in my phone. I Google.
What do you
Body
Google?
found Helena. Body found outside Helena, Montana.
All right. Found Helena.
You
Oh,
really
are you actually doing it
Montana.
like me?
Um. 2019. You check various news sites and news agencies, and you see that there's a body found near Canyon Ferry Lake. Some body in the Helena South Hills, but nothing recent. All these bodies have been dead for a long time.
Doesn't seem like he's been found.
Well, let's find out then.
Okay, so first stop, produce stand. Second stop, car. And then McCaslin's house.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Right, so tell me exactly who's doing what right now.
I have finished packing everything that I wanted,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just already standing at the door, waiting.
And I'm following her. We're going to go into the van and call the hospital on the way to the hospital.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, guys. Talk to you, please.
Can you
I'm
leave
taking the
two-
samples
Is
with
the
me.
Can you leave two suits?
I'll leave them at the front desk.
Thank you.
wait?
That's
but,
a bit weird.
I know.
Isn't the hospital vaguely in the direction of the hills and like the bunker? Maybe you guys could just drop us off like somewhere in the area, and then we wouldn't have to take an Uber.
I'd say it probably takes about 30 minutes.
give or take.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But 30 minutes would be to the place already. Like it's
Well,
To the
it's
point.
1 p.m. right now.
Uh,
Ish.
yeah.
The date is the 10th of March, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeesh.
Okay.
Is it Friday or
And-
Saturday?
Friday.
Friday.
Friday then.
My question is it 30 minutes from where we are now to the point where John lost his car?
Well, it's about 30 minutes for everywhere, so.
Okay. So let's do that. It's just
No, we'll
easier.
just drop them off and then we'll head towards the hospital and they can walk for about 30 minutes.
Inside
The
of-
walking will be a bit more than 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I thought, because
Hey.
it took like what, probably 30 minutes to get from the produce dealer to the bunker, and the car is anywhere in between there. So that's
Let's say about an hour then.
might just be more efficient for you or for all of us to just get in the van and retrace our steps all the way to the bunker, or where we parked the cars, and then we can still see what we can do.
Well, Off to the Labmobile.
Let's go. Who's driving? Adam is driving.
Oh well, I don't know anything about this bunker you're speaking of, or who this John is, or anything. So I'd rather not drive.
I
Live here.
I'll shotgun and give you directions. It's fine.
Okay, good. Is it okay?
Do I have to do a drive check?
No, it's not a stressful situation, so
Okay, so I will sit in the back, and I have the samples, and I
Yes.
put in my bag, backpack, anything I carry with me, which I think is a backpack. I put the rest of the wrap and put inside the sausages and the cross. You know, just if we get hungry on the way
Or snacks.
or snacks.
running around, chasing banks, all whacked, out on Scooby snacks. As you're driving, it takes about half an hour to get to the point that you're comfortable to drop off Bradley and Raven. Is that right?
Yeah.
Bradley and Raven. Say your goodbyes, give a few snacks,
Hazmat suits.
2 hazmat suits, and as you get back in the car, you look back one last time to your colleagues. It's 2 on 2, and you get a sinking feeling that you don't know if you're gonna see each other ever again. Shake it off. Sure, you'll see each other again. Why wouldn't you? And you part ways. Spinning tires. Drive off. As you're in the car, Aiden and Olivia, you said you wanted to call the hospital?
Yes, to let them know we're on the way and to see if we can use a lab there.
Alright, who's calling?
I'll call them if you want.
Ring, 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 banana phone.
Banana phone.
This is the local hospital. How can I help you?
This is Dr. Aidan Jackson with the Center for Disease Control. We just like to know that if you have a quarantined person that one of my associates asked you about earlier. I think her name's Christina, a patient of yours.
Dr. Aiden, quarantine. Yes. I think we need somebody to sign off on this. I read here that you have instructions from the CDC, or are the CDC? The notes are a bit vague here. But
Oh, we are the CDC. Yes.
Yes, good. So we need you to sign off on this. Your supervisor needs to sign off on this quarantine thing.
Oh, that's great. She's with me. She will sign all the papers when we get there. There's no problem. I was just wondering do you have a facility that we can use? Can we rent out from you guys, like a lab?
Yeah,
We need to study.
sure. Like I said to the other people of the CDC that are here right now, we have this.
The other people of the CDC right now? Who's there?
Well, it's like a team of 5 guys, well, 4 guys, 1 woman, that are they're taking care of the patient.
No.
They are not CDC.
I'm sorry, but they. What do you mean
need
they're
you to
not
call
CDC?
I need you to call security right now and tell them that they're not CDC and they need to get out of there right now.
But they showed all the proper credentials and everything. Like, what do you mean? Like, we even called the CDC office.
Is this in speakerphone? No, right?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, I'm asking you.
I know.
out of the game.
Yeah, yeah, it's on speakerphone because I'm driving. It's on the
Ah,
Bluetooth.
Okay.
Actually,
Who
scrap
am
that,
I?
scrap that. Yes, yeah, it's our other team. We'll meet them when we're there. Can you just get a lab set up for us? That'd be grand.
Yeah, I'm sorry, ma'am. Did you want to say something?
Yeah. What I wanted to say exactly what he said.
Oh,
We are
okay.
going there. Nobody should do anything. This is the CDC manager talking, Olivia Santos. Do you have the name of my employees that are there right now?
No, ma'am. Like I just take notes. You know, I'm not here to take names and kick
Okay,
ass,
can you
as they
transfer
say.
us to? We are on the way. Can you transfer us to the security, please?
Sure. Give me a second. I will see if I can patch you through.
I just want to tell you both. Good luck. We're all counting.
And you get patched through. Yeah, this is security. How can I help you?
Who am I talking to? Security person name is
Yeah, you're talking to Steven.
Steven. This is
Hi.
Olivia.
Hi,
I
Olivia.
am the CDC manager.
Oh, hello, miss.
I have some people that are working also for CDC at the hospital right now, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Can you give me their names and credentials right away?
I would have to check my files.
Say them faster.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Sorry, Steven. I was talking to a colleague.
It's gonna take about 30 minutes.
Yeah. Make it 25.
Okay.
Right, so we have Dr. Burns, Dr. Gibson, Dr. Hall, Dr. Silva, and Dr. Dudley. I mean, are you missing anybody, or?
It's not that we're missing. We just like to know which one's the crisis manager out of those. We need to try talk to them as soon as possible.
That would be Dr. Dudley. She is the crisis manager, or at least she's the manager of this team. But
That's perfect. Can you transfer me or get me in contact with her now, please?
Also, could you evacuate her team? There's new information that's come to light. We're struggling to get in contact with this other team, and you've just given us the names, so thank you for that. We just need you to get them outside of the quarantine zone and ask them to stay there until we arrive with this new information.
Yeah, I'll get somebody on that right now. Like, we have no direct line of communication, but I have somebody on the floor.
Okay.
Let me just walkie-talkie Prince, and give me a moment. Get the time on here. Guys, I know you're on your break. I know you're on break, but you need to do something. You know the thing with those CDC. Yes. I need you to contact them and then you can okay. Stay in quarantine with the new information and then okay. Yeah, I just told my employee that he will go there and he'll talk to them. Is there anything else I can patch through for you? I have no idea what you're saying, ma'am. I can see your lips moving.
I'm muted.
I'm sorry. Yes, please transfer me to the CDC manager that is working with this team.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I do not have a direct line because
You just gave me her name. Do you have her contacts?
no.
Could you just transfer us to the department that she's currently in, where the quarantine is being held?
Oh, give me a second. I get a call from Prince on the walkie.
Corporal? What? What do you mean again? Oh, fucking dude, looked at the whole thing. There, the CD's on the phone. Yeah, you get for the rest here. Oh, fucking God. I'm getting too hard for this shit.
Hello, you're still there?
I am.
Price says the quarantine room is empty. There's nobody there.
Okay. And where did the person? There was a person there, and you are the security. You are the responsible, right? I'm talking to the person responsible for the security of this hospital.
Yes, ma'am, you are. I'm. The moment we hang up, I'll get right on where everybody is.
We are not going to hang up. Are you talking to a phone attached to a wall, or you have a cell phone? You can move and talk, right? Basic skill.
Look, ma'am, this is a landline. I don't have a way of.
So give me your phone, your cell phone. I'm calling it now.
Ma'am, that's a private number.
Yeah, I think that you don't understand that it's your responsibility to keep the security of the people inside of the hospital, and you just told me that there is no person in the quarantine when there was supposed to be a woman called Christina. And I don't have her surname now, but Christina in the quarantine room, and there is nobody there. So you are the responsible for that. Am I right?
This is. Yes, I'm responsible to get right on it. I see your number on my dial pad. I will call you right back. Just let me get situated on the floor, and I'll tell you what's what. All
I
right?
want you to no, I want you to call me right now. We are going to turn off. You call me, and then you are going to go downstairs or wherever you have to go with the phone on. I want to know exactly everything that is being said.
Roll me a persuade roll.
My duck fell. I hope it's not one of the
Duck.
It's one of the dice I need to roll. Wait, let me get another one. Sorry.
Come on, Olivia.
Oh, I'm using D&D dice. These and which one? These and these. Okay. 42. 42. Which one am I doing?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. 40.
Do you think she has an advantage though, because of her "I want to speak to your manager" attitude?
No, because she's not named Karen. She's named Olivia. So.
God damn.
But doesn't it make any, because I am this CDC manager, then I have certain authority.
Not really, because this is a crisis situation for this person. He wants to fix this. He doesn't want to talk to a manager who can most probably get him in a lot of trouble. He just wants to fix it.
He doesn't need to talk.
Right, I'm telling you now, didn't work. So basically what he says is, ma'am, I'm very sorry. I will call you when I'm on the floor, but I cannot walk and talk right now. All right?
Okay,
I gotta fix this. Right?
Okay.
I will call you back.
Okay, bye.
Bradley, Raven. As you do two have no idea that this is going on.
It's so hard.
Well, you did it to yourself. You're walking in the woods. You kind of know where you're going.
Briskly walking.
Yeah, briskly walking. You kind of know where you're going.
Yeah, well, we're just following the road, right?
Yeah, until you... Where are you actually going right now?
Well, I think basically just retracing our steps from the produce dealer all the way up to where we parked the cars. When we moved the bodies to the bunker, and we're, I guess, basically just hoping to find John's car somewhere along the way. And if nothing else, then we'll take one of the cars. Like, is the police cruiser still there? I think so, right? Because you guys went there with the police cruiser, got to the bunker, and then followed the... Wait, did you follow the footsteps at that point? Or was that before that? There has to be at least one car there still. Because at one point we took the car there and then walked back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
there
one
should be
that
two
we-
there. Thinking about it, because there's the coroner's van and, as you say, the police cruiser should be there.
Yeah. Um,
But I was thinking of getting John's car because the police cruiser would be a bit suspicious driving that.
Two hazmat suits and a police cruiser.
It's just in case that the guys with the suits drove off with John's car.
Yeah,
We're
true.
gonna have
We don't know
to
that.
go on and either use the police cruiser or the van, but the van is busted, so...
Yeah.
I guess also, when we got the two suits, I put them in a bag, or they were in a bag, which we're carrying.
you put them in your
So we're
zakje.
not wearing them. Yeah, put them in my zakje. And just pretending like we're hikers. So, at like the tree line of the road.
Alright. Roll me a disguise roll.
My
We're just
disguise
ramblers.
is so bad.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Oh well, it's 15 over 10.
Oh. 79 over 10.
You
Another
both
one
look
I
at each
wanna-
other and like, well, close enough. Start walking. You don't see a living soul.
Is the
Either.
produce man there?
The produce man is not there. There's a sign that says out for lunch, be back in 15. But it might be 15 minutes, you just missed him, or he might be just around the corner, you don't know. Wanna wait?
No, I think the less people that see us, the better.
What's he selling though?
It's eggs and other seasonably appropriate produce.
Pineapples.
Helena, Montana. Pineapple in March. Yeah, that's the season.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
I'll just leave $1 on the table and I'll take anything. I think I should support small local businesses.
Indeed. So how are you doing this with your hazmat suit?
We're not here wearing the hazmat suits.
You're not wearing the hazmat suits yet.
No, they're in a bag. That's what I said.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't think it was a good idea to walk around in a hazmat suit.
Yeah, indeed, it's
On the
quite
road.
taxing. It's quite taxing indeed.
Nowadays in Helena Montana is getting a bit more common.
And also, I would have absolutely been sure that the disguise roll would have been for nothing then. Or with a disadvantage, because how the fuck are you going to disguise yourself? Hazmat suit.
A big coat over the top.
Moon people, moon people. Put down $1. Think again. Put down $2. And take 1 raw egg.
No, I'm not taking anything. I
Oh.
don't need an egg. I just want to leave him some money. I don't know how much he sells.
All right.
Just want to
So how do you do
support him.
this money?
Just leave him $2 and walk away.
Right. So you place $2 bills on the till.
Yeah.
And walk away.
Put a potato on top of it so it doesn't blow away.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. I was gonna have them fly away in the wind.
No.
As an allegory for the current financial system.
Let's
You
not go
walk-
there.
Let's not go there, indeed.
The current financial system is a silly place.
Hey.
Ooh. There it is.
Nice.
You walk, and you have the vague direction that you're going for. You don't see John's car anywhere on the road, but from what you remember, he drove towards you, so the car should be here, right, John?
Yes.
Yeah. Roll me. I was gonna say spot hidden, but that's Call of Cthulhu. An alertness roll.
Oh, I'm so good at those. 41 over 33.
With a check mark next to spot hidden.
Oh man, I've got check marks all over.
Alright.
46 under 70.
As you're walking down the road, Bradley, you spot something on the floor. It's a slightly red piece of dirt. Dark red, as something was bleeding here.
I pointed out to Raven. Is there a trail, or is this like a single, like unconnected drop of blood?
Well, with your success all carried over, you're checking, and with both of you looking around, knowing what you're looking for, you find little drops, or little circles, might be drops of dark red. And while you're at it, Bradley, give me a... Oh shit, where's your... There it is. Let's see. What could it possibly be?
Sanity check?
No, not yet.
Ah, good.
Yes.
Not yet. But I imagine that as a park ranger, or a U.S. Forest Service ranger, you know how to track.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, even though you're a bit weirded out by this, I'm not gonna make you roll for it, but you check and you follow this trail of blood splatter around the area. And you see on the side of the road a shell casing. And you know right away that there has been a firefight here.
This doesn't look good, Raven. We should probably clear up the evidence, right?
You mean?
Like,
What do you mean?
like take the shell casings, maybe just cover up the tracks with some blood behind us as we go. I don't know. This is maybe something that can lead back to us in the end.
Yeah. What's the ground like? So when we followed the blood trail, can we like wipe it away with our boots or?
Yeah, you could wipe it away with your boots. It's like patches and blossoms of a bit darker color, sandy road that, now that you look at it, it's unmistakable that this is where somebody or something was bleeding profusely. Do you investigate further? Or do you want to just cover the tracks?
I guess go back to the point, start like, it's like wiping the ground with my boot while we follow the trail, and then pick up any casing that we see.
I want you to both roll me a d4 while I'll get something to drink real quick. Be right back.
Or
I got the 1.
Ooh, both ends.
That is indeed both ends of the spectrum. And this little detour checking will take about an hour, maybe even 2, as you're really checking this area.
Is there any evidence of another blood patch somewhere?
Well,
or evidence of a body, or evidence of more
maybe
casings?
or a body being dragged, maybe?
yeah, you find all of this except for the actual body. As you're checking the area, you find a few shell casings, and as you're checking the grass on the hill, it's not even that far away from the road, you find a rather large patch of flattened grass, where most of it is covered in a deep red stain. If you look around, you can see 7, maybe 8 shell casings and 2 bullets lodged in the ground. just in front of this large patch. As you're investigating further, you can tell that something was dragged a few meters from this patch, and then the tracks just end as if something was picked up, maybe even carried.
Any more blood from where it's been picked up? Any tire tracks?
Continue walking, continue investigating.
Kind of want to know if John's body's still there or not, or if it's really gone.
Both of you roll me a d4.
Three.
A 1 again.
As these tracks end, you double back to try and find the right track again, the right bent leaf or flattened twig, or maybe the other way around, bent twig, flattened leaf. As you walk past this flattened man-sized area of grass, Brad, you're the first to see it. It's a bit reddish, but looks a bit grayish at the same moment. You spot it from around 3 meters away. You stop and you tell me what you do.
Does it look about rifle shaped?
No, it's... and I'm sorry that my depiction of it wasn't accurate. It's about this size.
Well, like size of an egg.
About the size of an egg indeed. Yet flattish and grey-red.
I'll go take a closer look then, I guess.
Raven, are you following? Or
I'm
rather
gonna
yet,
look
Bradley,
around.
are you telling Raven?
I'll tell Raven to stay a bit behind because this looks pretty suspicious.
I'll stand a few steps back and look around. See if we're being followed at all.
Raven, roll me an alertness check.
Oh god. 83 over 33.
Doesn't look like you're being followed.
Good.
Bradley, as you're checking and getting closer, you can tell that this is unmistakably, without any reasonable doubt, a piece of brain.
Oh!
And indeed, you know what's coming.
Sanity check.
Yeah, boy.
Sanity roll.
Ooh, 7.
You feel taken aback for a moment as you say, ugh. But you regroup in your mind and say, push on, Bradley, push on. This is nothing you haven't seen before. As you look at it closer, roll me a first aid.
Sure. $99.
Might be elk. Might be deer. You're sure it's brain? But might be human. Might also be a large mammal.
I'll tell Raven that it was nothing and to continue looking, and then I will like dig a hole with my boots and try to push it in, cover it up.
Good idea. So you put your heel on the ground right next to it. A bit squeamish and squirmishly touch it with your foot and move it over to the hole. Cover it with a bit of grass and turn around, and Raven is looking.
Exactly.
But not seeing anything. Raven, roll me another alertness check.
Sure. 91 over 33.
You're very engrossed in your looking out if you're being followed. That as you're peering into the distance and relax a bit and look to your left, suddenly Bradley's there.
Ah! God, you scared me.
Oh. Fuck, sorry.
What do you think we should do? What do we do? I mean, there's no car.
Yeah, back to the road, I guess, and then towards where we parked the other cars.
Yeah, but then what are we gonna do? But there's a beaten up van and there's a cop cruiser. Neither is gonna help very much.
I know.
We could just take an
But
Uber. Come on, just, say that we got lost.
Or tired, yeah, sure.
Or
You can
tired.
call an Uber.
And then go to
Oh,
McCaslin's house.
maybe we do want to head on to the other cars just to see if there's still any guns in there.
That might be an idea.
I think my pistol would have been in the coroner's van. Or was it in John's car? I really don't remember where I put it.
Roll me a luck roll.
It's 10 and 0. Is that 10 or is that 100?
No, that's 10.
Okay, good.
Yeah, like a 000, like 000 is a 100.
That's 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably in the coroner's car then.
Okay.
You push on.
Guess let's get a gun.
You're gonna get strapped. Olivia. Aiden. you get a call on the number you have just used. Hey, it's me.
Steve, you can talk. Steven.
Yeah, no, this is Stephen. Look, shit's weird right now. For some reason, like, I don't know why, I don't know how, but like, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, lock everything, lock it all down. Nobody gets out, nobody gets in, all right? Yeah, sorry. Like, we kind of lost a patient and a CDC team. Maybe you can help me?
They're not a set of car keys. What do you mean you've lost them?
Well, they were here, and now they're not. Like, I don't know how to explain lost. I think your parents should have done this, but that's the facts. All right. So they were
Steven,
here. They're not here again.
does the hospital have cameras? Can you check? Have you checked?
Oh yes, ma'am. Thank you. Didn't think of this.
Okay, I'm
Like
happy. I'm happy to be doing your job.
Yeah, like we checked the cameras, and at 12:43,
Mhm.
all cameras on this floor went blank, full static.
And okay, let's go to parts. Do you have the person responsible for the cameras? Does this person know why the cameras went blank, or they don't?
Well, I'll tell you now, ma'am. No, I do not know why the cameras went dark.
Okay, what is the brand of your cameras?
Like, what's that supposed to do with anything?
Well, I think you should be just answering the question since you are in big trouble because you lost a patient.
Yeah, well, like the benthic cameras.
Okay, Benthic again. What do you know about Benthic, Steven?
It's like a company that does a lot of shit. It's right out of town. I got a buddy that works security there, and he says
Can you give me his contact, please?
the yeah
Your buddy.
yeah, sure. Let me just call him first, and let me get his permission.
Steven, we're just trying to find this patient, that's all. Don't worry, you're not in trouble with us.
It's good to talk to him and to know how the cameras work. He works at Benthic, so maybe he can help us
Yeah, look,
somehow.
ma'am, he works at Benthic, but I don't know if he knows how the cameras work, right?
Well, I would like to talk to him.
All right, so like, oh, shit, he's gonna berate me so bad. Like, he's not really my buddy. Like, I see him in the bar sometimes, and we connected over having the same gun.
Yeah.
But I don't know him. All right?
Well, I think I know you better now, Steve, because I know you want to do your job right. And I think you want to have this nice beer at the end of the day, relieved that you've done your part to society.
Ma'am, why don't you roll me a persuasion with a 20% bonus? All right?
I've done it, and already the dice of the higher numbers is 10, and the other is 2, so 12. Under 40.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Let me just look at my phone for his number. All right. All right. So, his name is Trevor. Trevor Boswick, and he gives you a number.
Okay.
555 438.
Trevor Baswick.
No, Bostwick. Bostwick. And it's
Trevor.
Trevor, not Trevor. Trevor. Trever. Don't call him
Sorry,
Trevor. He
Steve.
will be very angry. I've did this
I
once
am.
and it didn't end well.
I have some
Stephen.
difficulties.
It's
Yes.
Devon, but yes.
Stefan. Uh, would you happen to have the contact details of the CDC team that were there before you, just to, if anything, follow up? Because we've got to admit, this is beyond our protocol normally. CDC teams don't just normally go wandering off without telling everyone else what's going on. So we're quite concerned at this moment as well. So
yeah, like they gave us a number to call in emergencies, but
I'd class this as an emergency. They're off the radar at the moment, and
but
they need to check in.
Look, it's the number I'm calling right now.
Just patch me straight through.
All right.
We've already wasted enough of your time, Stephen. I know you're just security at the hospital. It's not. This isn't any of
Look,
your business.
I
You don't need to be
don't-
wrapped up in CDC crap, really, do you?
don't-
Really?
Sir, really, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. The number they gave is the number I'm calling right now.
It's my number. That's what you say.
Oh, our number.
Yeah.
Okay. And you told me their names, but unfortunately, I didn't catch the name. Can you say it again?
Look, ma'am, I have better things to do than keep on the phone. I have a patient to locate. All right. I'm sure your colleague can tell you all the names, but I really have to go right now.
Okay, Steven. Thank you very much. Maybe we'll see you at the bar tonight.
I sure hope not. Okay, bye. And he hangs
Okay,
up.
bye.
Bye. And I'm
Oh, Olivia.
Yes.
I'm going to assume that this team that's turned up there isn't any of our guys, because there's only my team, our team, in the area.
Yeah, and also we have to take in consideration that these people have not contacted us, and they are gone with a patient that was in quarantine for the safety of the patient.
Well, it's just the safety of everyone, given the growth rates of this bacteria.
Yeah.
That person needs to be back in quarantine fast.
So I think these people are at least very suspicious, and not CDC at all. I actually think that don't you think it's weird that the camera cut off?
I do, but like as I say, you guys are doing this big operation thing that just beyond me. So I'm going to assume that
We are turning the car. No? Or we are going to the hospital yet? There's no point, right?
Not really anymore. If the person's not there, then but
I will call the guys and know do we have the address for the Gucci men?
I think we do. Did you, Murray? Yeah.
We do.
But did you give it to us? Probably, right?
Well, Bradley has it, but I don't know if he shared it with us.
I don't know.
I imagine that Bradley shared it with you.
Yeah, if nothing else, if you call me, I will.
Tell us, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's call him. I'll call Bradley.
Keep him updated. That's Paul Bradley on speaker. Give me the sound.
This number is currently unavailable.
Oh.
Damn it.
Raven. We also try Raven.
This number is currently unavailable.
They must be in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and also the continuation that they spent the last few hours checking, and you called for like 20 minutes in total.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just go to the address.
You'll meet them there, yeah.
Okay, it's Custard Avenue, number 67, right?
So close.
Custer.
Look, that's the best I can do with my English.
No. It's Custard Avenue 67, but so close to 69.
Okay. Good.
All right, let's have as you're turning around and driving there. Right? That's what I understood. That you two
Do we
were-
have to turn around? I don't know. Maybe it's a straight way.
Well,
I'll take the bypass.
you take the bypass, overpass, underpass, turn around, do a wheelie, a donut, stop for coffee real quick, and
Oh, go to the Grateful Bread. Pick up some.
yeah, pass the Grateful Bread, get some donut
Cakes.
holes.
A lovely Danish.
I
Indeed.
add to the backpack of croissants and sausages.
And
Some
you
croissant.
drive
Croissants.
Croissant.
croissant, and you
Croissant.
drive
Croissant.
towards Custard Ave.
Custard Ave.
As we check in back with, or check back in even, with Bradley and Raven. What do you do?
I think we're still heading towards the coroner's van.
Yeah, it's not too far away. Surprisingly, it's about a 5-minute walk from the place you're
Whoa!
at. I know,
Oh my
right?
God.
That's crazy. Losing my edge. And Bradley, you kind of remember where you parked it? And as you're
Yeah.
looking, you see again this large barn that you know that the car should be behind and the van should be behind. But you don't see them from your vantage point. What do you do?
Well, I'll just go up. Go check behind the garage.
It's not a garage, it's a van. It's like a large stable
Or
type
shed, or-
shed
Yeah.
thing. Would this be a stressful situation for you?
I think tracking down John would have been, or following the tracks would have been a bit of a stressful situation. But right now, I don't think I'm expecting to see anything, or expecting to come up with anything special. So I'm just going towards the car, or where I think I parked it. Like, unless I can see that it's like clearly not there anymore, then I would be a bit freaked out.
Yeah, but well, from your vantage
hella
point
freaked out.
and from Raven's vantage point, you cannot see the car, but you know that it's supposed to be somewhere behind the barn. But as you're not stressed
Yeah.
out and you're walking there, you hear a car door open and close. What do you do?
I run into the edge of the forest, I think, and tell Ray or motion Raven to do the same. Yeah, just like
And I follow because I can hear the car door as well.
Indeed, you can. You hear a voice. Can't really discern what it's saying. Hear feet on gravel. Hear somebody trying to open a car door. Feet on gravel again. And then you hear another car door open. And about 30 to 40 seconds later, hear it close again. Hear the voice again. Not quite sure what he's saying. Or
Do I
it's saying.
recognize the voice?
No.
Okay.
What do you do?
I think I'm gonna stay put and wait a couple of minutes to see if they drive off or just see what happens.
We're gonna do something else.
Alright.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm walking my dog. And I'm gonna whistle and call for Rover. And then go towards the people and go like, "Hey, have you seen my dog? I've lost my dog." And then I keep whistling and going, "Rover! Rover!" Going closer. Just to see what they're up to. And to see what car it is. To see if I see anyone. I've not been involved in any of the people that are... I wasn't at the coroner's office when people were, because I was with Eric, so...
Indeed, and as you're doing this, like, Rover! Rover!
Here, boy!
You pass the corner and you see two vehicles. One unmistakably a van,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one unmistakably a cop car.
Okay.
And there is a man walking just around the back of this van. Great bushy grey beard, bald head, a knit sweater, overalls covering most of it, and green rubber boots. And he looks at you and says, hello, ma'am. Is this here your vehicle?
No, I'm looking for my dog.
Oh,
Is this your vehicle?
No, ma'am. Like, this is my area. This is my land. And these vehicles have been here for the better part of a day. And I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't see a dog. I just hoped that this was your vehicle, so you could just ride in and out, so I could take my tractor out.
Oh, I see. It's blocking. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, no, it's not my car. And the other one also is my car.
Ma'am, that's a doggone shame. I will just have to tow them, and well, I will call the sheriff's department because one of their vehicles is here, and maybe they know what happened. So
Okay.
I will keep my eye out for Rovi. And do you have a if I see him, I will get him back to my house. Can I how can I reach you if I see him?
Oh, I'll give you my number, and I write down a fake number.
All right, ma'am.
He's a black Labrador,
Ooh,
but he has a little white spot on his head. It's really cute, and I don't know. He just ran off. I think it was a squirrel or maybe a rabbit or I don't know.
Gosh darn, ma'am, the amount of dogs I had chasing after squirrel and deer in this area, it's I can't even count them on one hand. But
So this is your barn. Where's your house?
Well, if you just look over there, you see this little clearing here, and he points like way back through the woods, and you can see that there's a winding road on the woods. In the woods, if you just follow that road and take a left there, you can see my house. If you don't mind, my wife's sleeping, so she's old. She's a bit sick, but I don't want to disturb her, so I won't invite you for coffee or tea. But you got to be sure that if I see Rebel,
Rover.
Oh, Rover. I'll give you a call. But gosh darn it, it's gonna be difficult because it's gonna be dark soon. I hope you find it before dark because Black Lab.
Yeah.
Just like...
Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah.
Your wife is sick. Is she okay? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's been sick for a while now. She's a bit older. not that I'm young.
Don't worry.
But, her mind's wandering, you know.
Okay. Has it been worse lately, or?
Not particularly. She hasn't left the house in nigh on 10 months now. My daughter, she's a registered nurse. She comes to take care of her. Weirdest thing, we haven't been able to contact her for a week now.
Sorry, you haven't been able to contact your daughter for a week.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. But well, she was on holiday in Africa, and you know, the landline is dodgy here. Just imagine what's it's like there, you know.
When was she supposed to be back? Sorry, I'm asking so many questions. I'm
Oh
with the...
no, ma'am, that's quite alright. She will be due back in a day or 3.
3 days ago.
Yeah.
And she said that she's a registered nurse. Does she work at the hospital here?
Oh no, she's one of them traveling nurses, you know, and she just gone on to Africa with that whole Ebola thing, you know.
Ebola thing?
Yeah, just haven't you been seeing the news? Like there's like this whole Ebola thing in the west of Africa, and it's I think for what we can see on the news, it's quite bad indeed, ma'am.
Okay. Who did she go alone, or did she go with her partner?
Oh no, she went with some people from the church here. They were like the missionaries. They do God's work, ma'am. God's work, indeed.
Work, indeed.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what missionary? What were they called? What's the church called?
Ma'am, you're asking a lot of questions, but let me rack my brain here. Saint John's Mission, like, she's a Latter-day Saint, and we're proud of her. Yeah, that we are. No mistake about it. But she turned her turned her back on our faith. So it's a bit painful for me to talk about, but we're very proud of her. Very proud of her and the work she does. Yes, ma'am.
What? One last question. Do you know of a Dr. McCaslin?
Ooh.
I was wondering if he was one to, you know, if he was connected with your daughter, or, you know, she went with him on any trips. Or...
No. Can't say she ever talked about a McCaslin that I knew about. No. I'm sorry, man. Look, again, if I see your dog, I'll call your number. Got it right here. And I really have to get back now. So you be safe and get inside before dark, because you never know what you find in the woods. You know, bears are nuisance. Yes, they are.
Bears. Yeah. No, I understand.
Yes.
Actually, let me check that number. I think I made a mistake. I'm a bit shaky because, you know, Rover and stuff. I give him my actual number. And I say, if there's anything, can you let me, you know, I'd like to...
But ma'am,
I like people.
why are you giving me 2 numbers, ma'am?
No, you can cross out the first one.
All right. He crumples up the piece of paper and tosses it on the ground. All right.
Let me know if this might sound strange, but let me know if you haven't heard of your daughter tomorrow.
Look, ma'am, I'm gonna be honest. You're the first person I talked to in doggone a week now that isn't my wife.
Mm-hmm.
And her mind is wandering, as I said. So I might have overshared here a bit.
That's fine. I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm
Yeah.
here to talk anyway. You have my number.
Well, ma'am, I'll take you up on that. But my family matter and my family business is not something I'm really comfortable of sharing with a stranger. I know I just did, which makes it kind of weird, but I'm sure my daughter's fine. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go back now, and I will call the second number you gave me if I find Bradley.
Rover.
Rover, yes.
Great, thanks. And I walk around back to Bradley and say the guy is... Well, relay the message and that he's gonna walk back to his house, so we can we watch him from where we are? Can we see him, like, go down the path to his house?
Well, if you are like just going around and like sneakily going around the barn, you can tell that he's walking back on this little
then
path.
I guess we'll wait a little bit until he's gone, and I say that he's going to tow the cars. Also, for continuity's sake, we definitely didn't leave the cop car there. We drove back with it because we drove to the house. We drove back to the house.
We left it
That's right.
the police car. We left close to the house, but not so close that they
Yeah.
would see us
We
driving.
definitely didn't leave it there, so it's just the van.
Yeah.
All right, so let's redo this whole thing.
No, no, please. But
Yeah,
it just
so-
popped up.
Yeah, so there's just the van there.
So we need to get rid of the van, Bradley.
Or you can. Well, do we need to get rid of it? Can we just get the gun and everything else out?
I guess it's contaminated.
It's contaminated. We don't want this this guy to come into contact with it. Suppose we could try to drive it back somewhere. Leave it on the parking lot somewhere.
We could use it to drive to McCaslin's house. Wearing suits.
We can try. Maybe as long as we don't take the highway, because I'm not sure if it will be able to take that.
No, we'll take the off roads. Yeah. Should have asked him if he saw Gucci Man, but I forgot.
Well, both of you roll me a luck roll.
40. I wanted to say under 50, but always under 50.
39.
Noted. So, what do you do?
Find the gun, put on hazmat. Well, no, put on hazmats, find the gun, get in the car.
You, one of your hazmats, get in the car. Who's driving?
Bradley.
Okay.
Bradley's driving. Raven, you check the glove compartment and the gun almost falls out. You catch it.
Oh, careful! Point that thing at me.
Sorry.
That's what she said. As you're... Wow. I'm actually proud of that one.
I nearly spat out my drink there.
As you're driving back, you can tell that it's getting late. Sun is setting. The light is diminishing. As we move back to Aiden and to Olivia, sun blasting in your face. This is to say that it's earlier now than it's been with Raven and Bradley. And you're driving towards Custard Avenue.
Wait, can I ask a question?
No.
We are in very different time of the
Yeah.
day, right?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Like we are way behind.
Yep.
Ah, okay. That's it.
Indeed. So for you, it's around 2 p.m. For Bradley and Raven, it's about 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
So Aiden and Olivia have about 3 hours to kill, plus half an hour for the travel from that place to that place.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you do?
Olivia, I say we have a break for about 3 hours. Don't know why, we should.
I don't mind. I would, yeah, I can check
No,
my
no,
phone
no.
a bit, talk to my wife.
My wife?
Yeah, I think you should find your wife, though. But, shall I just head towards the doctor's house? Are we,
No, yeah, we can just stay in the corner there, quiet.
How are we playing it? Because this is what I'm assuming is patient 0. Are we trying to cordon off the area? Should we call the local sheriff to cordon off the area? Because this
Let's
place
not
could be
call. No.
Oh.
I'm a bit worried with what has happened with this weird team of CDC. And I do not want to involve any police from Helena, Montana to what we are doing. So for future decisions, let's try to avoid the maximum to contact the police.
But don't you want to contact your person in the FBI that's employed you, maybe? Basically, call the handler, tell
yeah,
him.
I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah, I will ask you. I would like to call my wife, and
Wife?
I would
My
like
wife.
to ask you to stay a bit out of the van so I can talk to her. It's kind of private. It's that
I'd love
okay?
to, but we're on the highway. I can't
Oh
just
no
pull over
no
here.
When we stop at the at the Gucci house, I can wait. No problem.
Okay, fair is fair.
Yeah. Okay.
All hush hush.
Rush, rush. And I'll wait.
So
Quiet.
I drive to Custard Avenue.
You drive to
I-
Custard Avenue, and Um, you see that there's a large parking lot at Custard Ave, at the apartment buildings that you need to be.
Is there any shops nearby that I can go and get the coffee while I wait for?
Sure,
lady?
7-Eleven.
Okay.
Hello, come again.
Olivia, I'll be at the 7-Eleven. Make the calls you need to. I'll be back in there soon.
Okay.
You want to pay the
Thank you.
All right.
No. I think Aiden cannot listen to this conversation, right? He is not there.
Okay, goodbye.
Aiden,
I need a
Aiden
break.
is walking across the street, crossing the road. Aiden roll. Ooh.
Aiden is gone.
Aiden gets hit by a semi-truck just as he crosses the road.
I'm calling Topper first. Very fast.
All right. Hey, what's up?
Hi, this is Olivia. You are not on speakerphone, and this morning we decided to check on the woman called Christina. She was the wife of the man that unfortunately has died and brought us here. Topper, are you listening to music right now? Your microphone is muted.
No. My microphone just in one ear. It's okay.
Ah.
I'm with you, Olivia.
Perfect.
Tell
No,
me.
sorry.
What's up?
Chris, this is the person we are talking about. The person that was supposedly pregnant of a supposed baby that was never born and taken nowhere.
Yeah.
And she was quarantining Bradley asked her to be quarantined in the hospital. A group of people, a group of people saying that they are CDC team with another manager have entered the hospital and taken her. Well, they disappeared. She disappeared, and the security cameras of the hospital has blacked out.
You saw them take her away?
She disappeared the moment that they went there to check her.
All right, what time was this?
It was around noon.
Right.
From noon to now.
All right, you've been there. You checked. You see somebody take her away, or what happened? Tell me everything.
We have talked to the security guy, Steven, and he gave me all this information I'm giving to you, so he has no idea. He said, according to him, they just disappeared. Nobody knows where they went. And the person that he said, well, he didn't say that the person was taken with them, but he said that the quarantine area is empty. There's nobody there. So I heard you.
So you just believe them. All right, good. Fuck.
What is it, Topper?
It's nothing. It's just check, double check. If you haven't seen it with your own eyes, you're not sure it's true. So, all right. Fuck me. I'll have somebody check the hospital. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I am freaking out right now, but it's okay.
You're freaking out because of what? Share with me. Come on, open your heart.
There's a lot of spinning plates, and I'm getting calls left and right. Never mind. I'll check it out, and yeah. All right. I'll call you later. All right. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. He hangs up.
Okay. I'll call my wife.
It rings once. It rings twice.
Ring, 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 banana phone.
And... Baby! Baby, oh my god, I'm so glad you called. How's it going?
Hi, Joanna. Hi, Joanna. I'm so sorry I didn't call today in the morning. How is everything?
Oh, yeah, well, you know, Leonardo, he's a bit sick, but I'm sure he just misses you. He didn't go to school today, and he says he misses you.
Oh,
Says he misses you real bad. So when are you coming home? What are you gonna tell him?
I'm going home soon, I believe, but not yet. Not now yet, but soon. And how is Luisa?
Oh, she's good. She's good. She's watching Peppa Pig right now.
We talked about it.
I know, but like she's just a handful, and just me and Leonardo being like sick and everything. I did air quotes, by the way. You couldn't see. I have my hands
I could
full.
see, Joanna. I could see from the way you said.
I
sick.
know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I love you. Anyway, yeah, I have my hands full here, so maybe we talked about this, right? Maybe you could just come home.
Yeah. Should I call my mom to come to help you? Okay, I think the silence. No.
No. And you know why?
Yeah. Well, it would the children would be happy.
Would they though?
Of course. Who is not happy to see grandma? She doesn't come for a long time. I can send the money for the tickets. She will be there in 2 days, 3 days maximum. Hopefully. If she can.
Aren't you home in 3 days?
I can be, but I might not. It's a bit uncertain yet. So
This is the longest you've been away forever. Like you've never been away this long.
That's true. That's true. And I cannot argue about that. You're right.
It's really hard without you here. Really hard.
Okay, look. I'm going to call Sarah, that works with me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm going to call Sarah and I'm going to ask her to look the kids tonight. She's done this before to us for our dates. And you can go out with your friends and watch a movie or go to a bar, do whatever you want so you can get a bit relaxed.
Whatever I want?
Well, you know very well what you want, right?
I'm just teasing. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice to just yeah. Yeah, call Sarah. I really need some me time.
Yeah, done. I'll have to turn off now. My colleague is coming back. I have to discuss stuff with him.
All right. Stay
Okay.
safe and call me tomorrow morning. All right? Promise?
I will promise you I will do my best to call you tomorrow.
No, call me tomorrow morning. Promise?
I will promise you that I will do my best to call you tomorrow. Don't make me promise things, and then if I don't do it and I do it in the afternoon, you will say I did it in the morning. I said I was going to do it in the morning.
Oh, that's Delta Green. Sometimes you break promises and it hurts your bonds. And I've been
Okay, I
lenient
promise.
with every one of you. up until now.
I promise you, Joanna. Your voice changed a bit.
The gloves are coming off because we are in the end game.
I will call you tomorrow, my love.
All right, Coit. Talk to you tomorrow morning. Bye.
Bye. Can I get out of the car a bit?
You get out of the car and
Just like that, like, you know, like on the.
yeah, just chilling,
Yeah.
waiting. As your partner, what's he doing right now?
I don't know. I think he's coming back. He went to the store.
He's doing something in Gabriel OS because his screen is fully black. And he's not using his headphones at the moment.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Poor man, come
so
back.
I don't know what's
Come
going
back.
on, but he is indeed. Thank you for the birdie birds. Hey.
No, you were just muted.
Hello.
I didn't. I
No,
didn't
no,
think you were not listening.
You told me not to listen.
Yeah. So well, okay.
Hello, Luke. Welcome back.
Hello.
Aiden, what are you
Oh,
doing?
poor man.
I'm standing there with the coffee, looking at the van, waving at Olivia, waiting to get back in. You want to come in?
Yeah. Come.
Get back in
I'm
the van.
standing a bit outside for fresh.
Oh, I got you a latte. Here.
Ah, thank you. Oh, Topper was a bit. No, forget what I said.
Oh yes, pardon. I just follow your lead.
Sorry, Aiden.
I
I'm not
understand it's
used
all hush-hush.
to know what to share yet.
No. As I say, I just want to analyze these samples and.
I wanted to ask the behind the van. Can we do anything here? It's
Well,
just simple.
we need to contain the area. If this is patient zero, then this area is going to be heavily infected. We need to get the team in here to quarantine the building off.
But behind the van, we have nothing to start analyzing better and deeper the sample.
Not really. I've only got my travel microscope.
Okay. Should we wait for a few hours, and if we don't see Bradley and Raven, we maybe go to the hospital to then use the lab?
Well, don't you want to try and make contact with this doctor?
Yes.
Or would you rather wait for the whole team for that?
Also, yeah.
I say we stake out here in case he leaves the building. Wait for the rest of the team to turn up. I'm just a scientist. We need an investigator on this.
No.
I'm following your lead, Olivia. You are the
No.
crisis man.
Yes. And in this crisis, we are going to sit and wait. Sometimes it's about waiting.
Then we wait.
You wait.
So I have a nap.
You can have a nap. I will just stand here.
I've just had a coffee. I can't nap.
Yeah, that's do I see if there are any cameras in the streets? Like, you know, weirdly.
What you can see, there's no cameras around.
I already know which house is the house, right?
Yeah. You know, the house that is in the block to your right.
Yeah. And do I see anything weird? Somebody passing by, looking to or doing anything around? Do I see anything by inside? If I'm not close enough, I don't know.
You like inside the house. Like, you don't know exactly where the house is, but there are people walking around the building. You can see people inside. Like, it's an apartment building, so there's three.
Yeah, I see now the
Yeah.
creature.
Like
Yeah.
there's three layers of apartments, and you have no idea what the exact apartment is that you're needing.
No. Nothing weird happening around. Not weird people
I was going to
behaving
say, if
weirdly.
I'm looking over at the parking lot, because Dr. Aiden Jackson's a gearhead, so he loves looking at cars. Does he notice anyone sitting in their cars? Like we are. Just sitting there.
Roll me an alertness roll.
91 over 40.
All right. Aiden, you don't see anybody in the car. Like there's a lot of cars, and you're not sure either way. Olivia, do you want to make a quick lookaroonie? Roll me an alertness.
I prefer not to say. 80.
And both of you are just looking around, and seeing as you're both drinking coffee, did anybody succeed with a +20 bonus? Their alertness roll?
No.
No.
Olivia, what's yours? No.
No, 50, 90. So both of you put a tick next to alertness, if you haven't already.
Okay.
And remind me next session that we're doing the level up before we actually start the session.
Okay.
You're all just looking around, and as dusk begins to set in, you hear vop, 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 and you hear a loud bang. You look up and you see a raggedy,
I recognize the sound.
yes, a raggedy van moving up. The right-hand side wheel of the van is wobbly. It stalls a bit every few seconds, like, but it's unmistakably the coroner's van. It turns into a parking spot just next to your car. Bradley, Raven, you both see Olivia and Aiden. Roll me an alertness roll.
37. Under 70.
All right, that's a success. And Raven?
36 over 33.
All right. Raven, you're looking at Olivia and Aiden and like waving. Like, hi! Bradley, you are stone cold. Also because you have to park this really, really weird driving car, so your senses are on edge. And as you're looking around, you see on the far end of the lot, coming out of his vehicle right that moment, is a man in a well-tailored suit with a briefcase. And we'll see you all next session.
Oh, that could
there
be
it
one
is.
of the people. Oh, you fucking bastard. I thought he was going to name drop who it was, but that's even more. Just a little bit more schadenfreude, isn't it, from you? Don't even know who the fucking... Ooh.
Oh, I love it.
I know.
Love
you
it!
do. Love it!
Alright, Raycon Earbuds, Ray Shadow Legends,
Audible, HelloFresh,
Audible, NordVPN,
NordVPN.
yeah.
Surfshark.
Surfshark, indeed.
Patreon, bar merch.
Yeah,
Yep.
Patreon, buy our merch,
Follow,
get my tattoo.
Bandcamp.
follow us on Spotify and SoundCloud and
Indeed.
Instagram.
If you want to start your own podcast, use whatever.
Squarespace for your website.
And I think this is a good moment to say I'm very proud of you all because you are now in the end game.
Ooh.
God, we're all gonna die.
Depending on your decisions, we have about 3 sessions left.
Ooh, we can stretch that to about 8.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least.
We're on session 19 now, so
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell that this is about a 4 to 6 hour campaign.
You know we like to chew on the scenery and do
We
everything.
just want to be thorough and
Indeed,
possibly
and-
go for the wrong things.
If I'm honest, I feel like we're failing the mission though. Because there is like a trail of we've succeeded on quite a few things, but then now there's just contamination everywhere.
We waited
yes,
too
but we're
long.
failing slowly instead of failing explosively.
Yeah, from the
It's-
first
It's
fucking
a
session.
slow burn.
We're
Like-
improving.
In
Like the
last-
bodies we put in the.
No, but seriously, Faye, the last case that we played, we were failing from the first fucking episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chris
Killing
Sally
an
stuff.
FBI agent inside a crime scene.
Killing
might
the lead
lead
the
FBI
lead FBI agent.
lead FBI investigator on the crime scene itself during the actual
While-
investigation into the crime might
there
not
was
have
loads
been
of people
the
around.
best idea.
Well,
fun, though.
surrounded by about like 20 media cameras. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you only needed one.
Let's see if I can get a reaction out of you, Mr. Coins. So, Dr. Dudley. Is that Gina Gaylor from the EPA? That was with
Who's? You have
Jenna.
You don't know.
It's the woman, isn't it? It's gonna be the woman that was with Stapler.
You have no idea.
It's gonna be.
Well,
gonna
it
be.
looks
I know
like
it
it's
is.
the same people, right?
Yeah. But Stapler's now got a
It
body and
might.
got.
Well, it
Does he
looks
have
like
a body of a person or a person? Did she die though?
What's
Yeah,
the
but,
difference in the end?
You don't know because you have not finished the campaign yet.
But you know something I was wondering. Okay, a group of people went in the hospital and they got that woman and they disappeared. Is she our problem then? If she disappeared, she's not our problem because
Technically, no, but it means we haven't contained everything, have we?
Be
There is
honest, I
another
think-
group.
So I have an idea, and this might be way too far out there, but since Helena Montana had the weird Ebola outbreak, and there's Benthic, I think Benthic might have tried to synthesize Ebola to be able to cure it, and that might have gone wrong, and Dr. McCaslin was working on it, he got infected, got out, puked on Fred, spread it. And
Don't
they are
let
trying
current world issues contaminate your ideas.
I don't know. No. But there was the weird. There was the like an outbreak of stuff, so they could have well tried to synthesize.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It could be.
Oh, I'm totally saying that Benthic's like Umbrella, and this is just the T virus getting out.
And Stapler works for Benthic.
It's what it looks like.
I reckon he does, yeah.
But that's what I mean, because if Benthic is trying to, it feels a little bit that Benthic is trying to do the same as we are, which is to keep these things down.
Contained, yeah, but just.
Contained.
I said that to Sana.
Yeah, I know.
I think
that.
sometimes I'm afraid that we work for Benthic.
Oh my god! I have not thought of
Because
that.
Delta Green can work for can belong to anybody.
Well, we know they're a
Yeah.
government agency, and well, they're a government contractor, aren't they? And Delta Green technically is part of the government.
But
So
do
we're
we
all
wanna-
trying.
Do we blow up Benthic?
We have enough
We-
stuff to blow up Benthic,
We,
right?
we leaked the video to Xavi.
Yeah, that's, that's what I said. We call investigative reporter Eric Save. Enrico Save.
Enrico.
Sorry.
Enrico Save.
Enrico Save, and we share the puking video of Dr. McCaslin.
Picture a man puking on an officer.
Who then died of mysterious. Yeah, God.
Outbreak in the bumfuck of nowhere. Enrico Seth.
Helena Montana is hardly the bumfuck of nowhere.
It's Montana.
At
It's the bumfuck of nowhere.
It is at least the taint of nowhere.
I was going to say, let's see, population
It's
of
capital
Montana.
B bumfuck.
Yeah.
Right.
1 million. All right. So population of Montana, population of Rotterdam. Let's see if there's
Oh,
more people in your city.
No.
No. There's not much
No.
people.
Holy shit!
Now check Sao Paulo.
Ah.
I was going to. Is this going to be the same as if I checked my home city?
I think I
No.
will.
Well, it's going to be the same if you check your home city to Sao Paulo.
12 million, yeah.
Yeah.
At least 12 million. In the greater Sao Paulo area, there is 20 million people. Now check the amount of people living in Holland.
17 million.
Right, now compare the surface area of Sao Paulo to Holland.
Oh, I know for a fact that, yeah.
Yes,
It's like saying fucking Hong Kong, isn't it?
indeed.
It's well, maybe it is, but because I'm from there, it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't. Well, no, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Maybe it's super busy.
I once saw a comparison to the population density of LA compared to Holland. And if you have the population density of LA in Holland, only like the bottom third of Limburg would be covered with people and the rest would be empty. Which is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna call it quits and I will see you all next time.
Not even one game of GeoGuessr?
One game of GeoGuessr?
Yeah.
I can do one game of
One or
GeoGuessr.
two.
I'm
Yeah.
cool.
Come
I'm
on, you're
cool.
on. Give us the link.
I'm cool.
Alright, what map do you guys want?
Famous places.